Hey guys, welcome to BigShadowsWorld. This is Big Shadow, and we're on, what are we on? House flippers. Yes, we are. So we're going to do a little bit more work on house flippers, and basically we will be continuing on with the build, and that's for the house with the hidden secret. So we're going to get straight into it, duck across to the house with the hidden secret, and continue our design layout. Oh, the little lady down the corner, he loves flowers, unlike people. You notice I put my little banner thing up the top corner out of the way. So we're going in this one. We've already washed the outside walls, but we do own this, so we may decide to repaint, give it a bit of life. Can't mow the lawns, of course, but that's life. If you missed the last episode, then you'll see that I've modified the interior, knocked out all those walls, plastered, done the bathroom complete, mirrors fallen off the wall as they always seem to do. Pop that back up and we will duck in. Put in Grandma's room down here. That's her little room, and yep, so that will be Grand's. And I'm deciding whether to run passage this way, have another room off here, or I think I will actually. I'm going to run the passage up, take out this wall. A couple $100, it's going to cost me money, but that's fine. Yeah, so just working this out as I go, making it up basically, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take the next one. Put a light switch there. I come through here. Wondering how much space I want. That'd be sufficient. Let's have a look for a door. So we're just experimenting as we build. I will need one more. This door I can put down this end. Swing the other way. Stick another one in here for Grand. And I'll have it swing that way. Pop in a wall here.
Good evening, good sir.
Hello Firmbie, welcome to the stream, young sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, just doing a little bit of flipping, as you can obviously know.
Yeah, no, it's good to be inside your speakers once again.
Thanks for popping in. Yep, Firmbie, YouTuber there, extraordinaire, and or extraordinary.
Extraordinary, yes.
Yeah, extraordinary or extraordinary. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just inside the house with the hidden secret, and yeah, I was just about to say, those that haven't seen it, the hidden secret is a $70,000 odd Van Gogh painting. I'm not going to show you where it is. You will have to go back to the last episode and have a little look. It's sneaky, aren't I? What? But you're on Twitch. Well, you can check it out on YouTube. And if you don't see it on BigShadowsWorld YouTube, episode whatever, then good question. You will see it on Firmbie's World, because I know Firmbie streamed it yesterday as well. So
I did, and without your without your guidance, I would have never found it to be honest.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you will, but
Eventually, you reckon?
eventually. Yeah, all things come to those that search it out and hunt it down, and yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, so, so just going through a few things. Oh, I don't like fine front. That's good. I'm just doing up this room, and of course the way I do it is I've, in this particular case, knocked down all the walls, and now I'm in there doing the furniture in type thing. That's how I'm going to determine the size of the room. I choose the furniture because I can move it around, so that, you know, I know what furniture I want. It's a matter of moving it around, so to get the fit that I'm looking for. That will work okay. He says that, and he picked the wrong cupboard.
Cupboard's too big, is it?
Yeah, well, I was looking for an. One thing I don't like is got the same style furniture, looking like it's from the same manufacturer, but different colours. The colour schemes aren't the same.
Yes.
So it's a bit of a shame that. But I really. Oh well, I know what Mum's getting. Go, Mum. We're getting a new little wardrobe down here. So that's chosen Mum and Dad's colour palette. If I'm gonna stick Mum and Dad in the basement, but.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's not creepy at all.
Well, gotta put them somewhere. Nothing wrong with the basement.
No.
Yeah, on the floor you can actually see the tiles that were part of the bathroom. So this whole wall came down, both those walls back to this corner. I chopped out the walls. I've still got a bit of tiles showing underneath, but we'll get rid of that. The flooring in a second. And what are you working on, young sir?
Well, I'm actually working on the house after the flood.
Oh,
I've got
good.
an idea as to what to do to there. I thought I might try out just not so much renovating, but just tidy it up and get rid of all the rubbish, put the new appliances in, and so it's actually a quick flip, and see what sort of profit margin that makes.
That's a good idea.
And it's, if you want to upgrade your plastering skills, well, the house after the flood is certainly the house to do, because not only do you have to plaster just about every single wall inside the house, but all the walls outside the house as well.
Oh, well, that's going to keep you busy.
Yes, actually, I might even check that now. How's my perks going in regards to plastering? Okay, they are in fact fully upgraded, so that was worth doing.
Oh, so you got all the upgrades from that.
For the plastering, yes.
Oh,
It's
fantastic.
The last upgrade. So if you want to upgrade your plastering quickly, then House After the Flood is the house to have, yeah.
Well, that's a good one. Of course, with that much plastering, you want to upgrade it before you get there.
Well, very true.
So yeah, like I said, I couldn't recall that much plastering, so I'm pretty sure I did the house. But time will tell, I might have to do it again. Well, I will be doing it again. So what I've done is I've just popped in a new passageway.
Yes.
And that runs down to Grandma's house. There's a bedroom off to the left, heading down there. And so basically, this upstairs area, which was 2 bedrooms, 2 I think, I will get 3. Basically, maybe 4. I'm still. So I'm actually looking at getting the kids' room sorted out. I'm actually aiming to sell it to the family.
Oh, yeah, yes, yep.
Yep. So that's the plan on that one. And the good thing is, because they're kids' rooms, small beds are fine. You can ever remember which one what you brought last time. Oh yeah, I know the one.
Oh darn it! I could have sworn I took a photograph of that painting. I was going to use that to create a picture out of that picture and put it up on this new house, but I may have deleted it accidentally.
Oh, that's no good. Oh,
Yep.
but you can always snapshot it from your videos.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
actually,
I mean,
if you don't, you can always snapshot it from one of mine.
that's very true, but you know, it takes effort and stuff.
Yeah. I know that feeling. I think we'll get 3 doors in there. That should be fine. And the good thing about this, yeah, we might spend some extra money and sorting this out, but you know, it's all about the end result for me. So here we have 3 rooms coming off little corridor. Still come up a fair good size. A little bit of a squeeze through there, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. If they don't like it, then I'll sell it to smaller people. Yeah, so that's basically picked up a bit of space there, corridor. Putting in the brick walls, 1766 a pop, so you don't want to put too many of them down. I did put that there as a marker. Unfortunately for Firmbie, you can't see what I'm doing, can you?
No, I cannot. No. Actually, what a smart person would do is actually bring up your Twitch, and I'll actually watch so I can see what you're doing. That's what a clever person would do.
Smart person.
Yes.
I guess that's
When
story.
you meet one of those, let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we're doing a series. We started at an intro and then went through all the jobs in the game. So we've done 1 to 20 jobs, and we did that in unison, so you can watch it Firmbie's view, or you can watch mine. The best way to do it is to watch both, but so while we're doing the jobs, we're talking to each other about different things. And the aim of those, it was a bit of a tutorial type thing as well. So basically how to do it, how we were doing it, and teaching each other at the same time. So it was pretty good. Okay, this needs a little bit of a bedside cabinet. Oh, perk. 3 walls at once, build at 1 meter. I haven't been able to get the old 3 bricks at once to work very well for me yet.
Well, hopefully that didn't come through.
Is that right?
Oh, I just had to mute your stream.
Oh, on purpose. Make a little bit more room. Chair down. This is not quite big enough for a PC, but I should be able to get a little bookside cabinet in there, little cupboard. Little dresser, small dresser. Hanging cupboard. Wardrobe. I think it's called a small chest of drawers male. There we go. And we'll see if we can match the colour in. Bit of it. Oh, it does fit. Look at that.
Well, there's even dedication for you. I've even marked your Twitch as a bookmark.
Oh, that's nice. Thank
Yes.
you for that.
I didn't realise I hadn't already, to be honest. Most of my favourite Twitch streamers I bookmark, so it's easy to find. So
Ah, well, Good to see that I'm one of your favourites.
One of your favourites?
Yeah. You did say you had bookmarked it, yeah.
I didn't say you were my favourite, but one of the favourites. You know, there's a difference.
Yeah. I like everybody. You're one of the favourites.
Yeah.
They're all my favourite, and yeah. See what? It's not about money for a kid. So hopefully the stream's coming through okay. And I do have a little bit of room in there for another cabinet or something, maybe a bookshelf or something. Bedside cabinet. Good. Little bedside table with a light.
Give me a moment. Let me just go to my other screen. I'll just mute myself for a moment and have a listen and look at the stream and give you some feedback.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Now this light up here is only temporary. This is actually the kitchen light, so I can actually take that out now. That will go somewhere in the kitchen. Again, we just want a bit of light to see while we're working. Just strange the doors there, but you know. Of a rug, maybe a bit of carpet. Give him a bathroom rug now. Oh, that's only yellow. Can't change the colour on that one. Navy, red, green. Just to warm the house up a little bit for him. And a little foot, another foot. There we go.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that stream.
Oh, that's good. Good. Except for the person doing it. Yep, so that's fine.
Well, I didn't want to. No, it actually sounds good and nice and smooth. I can watch it. You know, it's very, very smooth at 720. So, you know, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Good audio.
That's good. Thanks for that.
Well, I think it's always nice to get some of that sort of feedback. So I don't know about you, but I always wonder, you know, you try to put in the as good a settings as you can, so the people that are watching it can watch it as good as you can.
Yeah.
But without someone coming back to you and saying, "Oh, look, that sounds good," or "Look, please increase this volume or decrease that," or "The game volume's too loud," or you know, you don't really know. There'd be nothing worse than streaming for 3 or 4 hours and you know, you're blaring people's ear rolls out.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I'll set this the same as the other one, the little bedside cabinet. I'll give you a little tour of the house in a sec. Just going to pop it across the back end here. Of course I can redesign this and move the door if I want to, but so what we got, Firmbie, I'll give you the guided tour.
Yes, watching now.
So you remember we came in, this was the kitchen area and the lounge and stuff. The bathroom, this has been pushed back one further away. So we have the bathroom here. So it's actually a little bit narrower than what it was, only by 1 frame. And have a corridor going down here. one little bedroom for one of the children.
Mhm.
One going off for grandma. And
Oh, I see. Yeah.
yeah. So you see, when I talked about the little passage here, there was originally in my first design a passage going up this way to come out near the bathroom door, but redesigned it. So, and this one here. Oh, I want to swing that door around. I can pick it up. Oh, you can pick. Oh, the door has to be open to pick up. Oh, we just learnt something.
No, you should be able to pick it up with it closed, but you can turn it 180 degrees so it swings from the other side.
I've always had to buy them. I've gone in on a door.
You swung it around 180 degrees so it
to this
turns
door
in
here.
the other way.
To this door here.
Yeah.
Can't pick that up. So I didn't know I could actually pick these up and turn them. Wow, talk about an expert. So there's a little tiny room here.
I suppose the other way is to sell it and buy another one.
Hey?
The other way is to sell it and buy another one.
Well, that's what I've had to do before. Now I can't pick it up. Pick it up now. No, I can't pick it up now.
Okay.
That was a bit weird.
You don't need to be on a specific side of the door to pick it up. I'll tell you what.
That's freaky.
Just talking about things that we can't do. I can't paint these plastered water unless actually they require 2 plasterings.
Well, you haven't knocked the wall down yet. So it could be up high in the top eaves, right up the top, or it could be a second plaster, or it could be the other side of the wall. I am going to have to sell that because I do want to move it down one.
Yeah, I would have thought that 1 coat of plaster would have been sufficient. Let me just buy some more plaster. No, it won't allow me to do any more plastering.
So maybe it's the other side of the wall or something. Move that. Put it this. Oh. Supposed to argue when I say that. No, you're not an idiot. And you'd be wrong. You'd be totally wrong.
I didn't say a thing.
No, so a fantastic game, this one. Enjoying it thoroughly.
Perhaps it's the colour that it doesn't like.
Speaking of which, I haven't painted this one.
I've tried to paint it white, but surely it's not the colour that it doesn't like. Let's try another colour.
It won't let you paint it if no, it won't let you paint it if it needs repair.
Yeah, I've already repaired it.
Yeah,
I've already plastered it.
But if it doesn't let you put paint on it, it's not finished being repaired. So you may have to just do that again. Just do the repair again.
I tried to replaster it, but it won't allow me to replaster.
Oh, okay. Walk out of the room, walk back in. That's a bit better.
I'll try that again.
Kind of made this a bit small, I think.
There's certainly something I'm not seeing. And I don't know what. Won't allow me to plaster. Won't allow me to paint.
Yeah, I did talk about it before, about the issues with the plastering, but you haven't knocked any walls down, have you?
No, it's just... No, there's been no walls knocked down.
And a chair, and the same kind of chair. 5 square meters. Oh, this has become an office. Why? This is not an office. That's not supposed to happen. Be that. Bedroom. Yep, the painting made it an office. So that's going to have to be photos. Amazing the combination of stuff, how it affects it. Changes its nature of what the room is. I think that won't. Oh, thank you, the lady on there. No, it's back to an office. I can't have a painting in there. That's a shame.
Yeah.
No, turns it into an office. That's one of the things we were looking at. We asked, what we were talking about is whether we could designate the room ourselves somehow, you know?
Yes.
Because what constitutes a bedroom, you know, a desk, chair, bedside cabinet, and stuff like that, would be a bedroom for me, and with a chest of drawers. So
Yes.
yeah, shame, but never mind. Paint. The colour. Blue. White wall. Make it all blue. Suppose they probably want me to put a bigger wardrobe in. Not gonna happen. This one can be blue too. You resolved it? You're still working on it?
No, I'm still working on it. I thought it might be because I left the original doors in after the flood, so I'm just in the process of taking the door out. I thought I might take the door out, plaster it, put the door back in, and see where that's preventing it. But
walk around with the roller. It'll be the panel that you can't paint. So where you can't paint is where the plaster needs to be done.
yes, yeah, no, I've done that.
And you walked out of the room, came back in.
Yes.
Chance to reset. Yeah. And remember, it could be the other side of the wall as well. So.
Yeah, I've gone right through the we're on the outside walls as well and plastered all those as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we need some lights in the bedrooms. Trouble with these lights, I find, is they hang down a little bit too low. The ceiling lamps and things like that, just a little bit too low. Let's give them a bit of... How low does this one hang? Steel. That's not too bad. Lamp.
No, it wasn't that. I tried to paint, like change the doors out, thinking that might be because they had the old doors and the original doors, but it wasn't that.
Hopefully this doesn't turn this one into a office. Nope, data bedroom. So the photos will work bedside table. Well, we haven't got a dresser in this one. That's okay. Glitchy there for a second. The old internet's been working hard today, of course. I've uploaded YouTube the house flippers, so.
Oh, your last stream?
No, the first one. There was
okay.
9 episodes in that first stream we did before we did a stop. So there was 9 jobs we did. Well, 8 jobs plus the little bit of work on the office. So that counted for a fair bit of upload. So and young fella's been on for a while.
Now that's interesting. I've just found the workaround. I was actually trying to paint the walls white after the plastering, and it wasn't accepting it for some reason. I again thought it might be the doors that have still got the old doors in it, and it wasn't that.
Yep.
I changed the colours out in the paint, and it accepted those. So for some reason, it didn't accept the white over the plaster.
Okay.
Which is curiouser.
This is interesting. I've got a desk, and I've got a small chest of drawers and a bedside cabinet. I put a photo in here. It turns it into an office. I have a desk, a chair, and a bedside table and a bed in here. I put a photo in. It remains a bedroom. Now I would have thought a chest of drawers would have been more along the lines of, yes, I am a bedroom. So I can't put a photo or anything in here, which is a bit of a shame. Oh well, I'll give them marker pens and they can draw on the wall. They'll be right.
Draw on the wall. Matt! Come and decorate the wall.
Can't close the doors. Bit of paint here as well. So I could have possibly gone for that corridor going straight up there and use this here, but I think it's much of a muchness. In fact, I could got 2 rooms up here at the moment. I do want a third. I don't know if I got room for it. Getting a bit greedy though, aren't I? 2 bedrooms.
Now you've got me all inspired. I'm actually going to take out a wall there and try to make this room a little bit bigger myself.
6 square meters, and that's 10 foot by 6 foot. So really, old days they used to be just 10 foot by 10 foot, didn't they? So 9 square meters. So this pretty close. Okay, so I'll leave that for a second. I'll decide shortly, but we need to put in a kitchen. Let's find a nice colour. Do some painting. Nice kitchen colour. I know what you're thinking. White. Morning yellow. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, it's bright enough. It's the single man that's interested in the house at the moment. He's the most interest. Family's down to about third. So, but the single guy and the single girl are more interested in the property at the moment. So I'm definitely going to get a family room in.
Are you really catering to your buyers?
I want to go where the bucks are, bud. No. Gotta just. I want to go for the family. I want to see if I can get a family. Really, I suppose that the big 2-story ones are for them, but the moment I put a kitchen in, someone's going to go, well, what do you need a kitchen in a house?
Yes.
I love that.
Seems a shame. I'm still working on this house, and as I said, you plaster all the walls and think, no, I'm going to now knock that wall down.
Yeah. I know, but like I said, you want to plaster them before you knock them down, because
Yes.
it's going to say, you walk past and it's going to, on the floor it says, you need to plaster me, you need to plaster. I thought it was originally because I knocked the brick wall out that there was plaster work to do on the floor, but no. It wasn't. Again, the colour. One of those things there, it's not a matter of like it, dislike it, it's all personal choice. Some people are going to look at that and go yuck. I look at some of these colours and go yuck myself, but hey, they've got colours there. I want to use as many colours as I can. Okay, so I'll put this yellow paint down the back here, store it nice and cosy in there. Looks like a good place for a TV, but that's not where the family room's going. Kitchen, dining upstairs. Then if I've got room left, that will be another bedroom. Kids upstairs, mum and dad downstairs.
I like that plan.
Yep. I've got a few paintings there that I can't use in the bedroom, so I'll just stick them around somewhere. I'll put it in the toilet, see if that turns it into an office.
Huh.
Who's that on the...
Oh, darn it.
Okay, so kitchen. Can't move the walls and the doors, unfortunately. Just got to work with what we've got. Kitchen cupboards, let's go to the kitchen. They've got a modern kitchen cabinet with a sink Andy, and that actually has no meaning to me.
No.
Apart from it's a kitchen bench with 2 sinks. But I don't know what a sink Andy is. In reality, I've got no idea.
No, you got me on that one.
Kitchen island with a sink. Yeah, and that's the one with the bench. Breakfast bar type thing. I do like the corner ones. And this one doesn't give you the option of that big, oh there it is, the big T shape. It's way too big, I think. It's going to take up way too much room.
Yeah, I haven't found one that that'll actually go into it yet.
Well, I can, but you can't walk around it.
No.
So it certainly won't for this one. I think that's going to be one of those square houses that, 2-story, knock the whole walls down downstairs. Yeah, certainly going to be an interesting case. I do like the classic corner. I've got a house in mind for that. I've used it before. and it is very nice. Takes up a fair amount of space. Dark oak. Details. Look at you.
Yeah, well, the idea was to just come in and clean this up and flip it really quickly, but it's not turning out that way. I think, okay, I want to change this, and I'll just move that wall. And actually, that'll look better over there. Yes, what was going to be quite a quick turnaround. It's not working out that way.
Oh. That will go quite nicely there.
Now that's an interesting thing. As I said, after plastering, it won't allow you to put white over the plaster, but once you put a colour over the plaster, you can put white over that.
Oh, okay. Well, that is interesting. Well, I'll have to remember that one. Bit of a kitchen cupboard to go in. It's the fridge. I can move these cupboards on a wall shortly. Kitchen dining room up here. Then that will work well. Kitchen cupboards. There's those little cupboards that can go above it. I want to check on something. Hanging cupboard, let's have a look. See how high that is. That's beautiful. Right, I remember that. That worked well. Okay, so I'm going to put this bit of sink. Good. Place to get out. Dining.
I think I might make a statement in this room. I might go, I wonder if there's a deep, like, fire engine red. Oh, there is a nice red. Yes. Nothing strange with a fire engine red room, is there?
No, nothing strange about a fire engine red room. If you like a fire engine red room, that is.
Yes. I'm just trying to think of that. There's a song used to be sung by Eric Clapton about being in a.
Who shot the sheriff?
That was in
I
the white
shot
room.
the sheriff. That was Eric Clapton.
No,
wasn't
I was
it?
thinking of in the white room with black curtains. It's quite an old one. I think he used to sing it when he was with Cream, the band called Cream, if I'm not mistaken. But those who are listening to the stream perhaps could correct me if I'm totally wrong. But yes, I was going to say in the red room, but it's not. It's in the white room. In the white room with black curtains is the lyrics.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you right now, a completely red room is a bit harsh on the eyes.
Yeah, I'd have to probably agree with you on that one. Without actually seeing it, I'd still have to agree. I've cram this in a little bit too tight. I'd like to swing that around, but it'll be in front of the forced to open both sides. People are watching going, God, how the hell's your mind working? And the question is, who says it does?
Yeah, it does. Yes.
Yes, that was just an assumption on your part. Okay, so what do we got?
Yeah, I always think if you can meet people and they walk away from you shaking your head,
Your job's done. That's it.
Your job's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, my job here is done.
Sometimes you just get stuff and put it in exactly the wrong spot. That will go down there. I always tried to get the sink to go out and face out. Well, that's going to be in front of the windows. Out so that when you're doing the dishes, you can still be in the family company type thing. Based on, you know, everyone's always gone, you know, they want to be included in what's going on while they're having...
Yes.
Yeah. And did it again.
Well, I suggest you stop doing it.
Yeah. Putting stuff exactly where I don't want it.
Actually, it's probably a good thing that I'm not streaming this, because if anyone was to see these colours of these rooms, again, they'd be shaking their head thinking, what are you doing? Gone with totally psychedelic colours in these rooms. Every room is different, and every room's, you know, you almost think, oh, I hope that colour comes with a volume switch because it's loud. So how did the sleepover go?
The over?
Yeah, or the over, yes.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, the over went well. And what we're talking about there is my boy was going for a sleepover. And in the car he says, I'm going to have my sleep now. And then, therefore it's just an over.
Yeah.
And yes, I think they just had an over.
Wow.
Gotta love them. Gotta love them because you can't give them back.
You don't have to. It's,
Hey,
you
no.
tend to, but you don't have to.
You tend to, but you don't have to.
You can't give them back.
Can't give them back.
No.
wonder if that will fit. Few dining chairs.
This might be an interesting experiment. I've gone totally with colours that are totally clash with each other. Whether that's going to affect the price any when it comes to auction or not.
There's some arty-farty ones, so there's a good chance that you know, there'll be someone going, "Oh yeah, I like your paintwork. I like your arty-farty stuff."
No, this is certainly arty-farty.
Side. Gonna make up your mind, Shadow. Make up your mind. No need to make up my mind. I think I can get that in any further. Nope. I want a tape measure in this game. No, that's just being a bit too pedantic, isn't it?
Just a little bit. I've got all this paint left over from painting with all totally different colours. I'm wondering whether this last room I might just go every single surface a different shade, just to see whether I can't annoy someone.
Yep, well, it's very easy to annoy someone. Now, I'd prefer not to put these lintels up here, but I do like to designate the rooms. It's the only way I can do it at this stage. So, fortunately, Don't like the lintels, but I got to use them. Oop. Better if I put them on the right side though. I just put a kitchen in. What are you saying? Where should I cook? Oh, it's turned into a dining room. That's why.
Well, that's interesting.
So it's how things overpower the other. It's quite an, it is a that issue really is. Room is what I call it. This should be a kitchen now.
Be nice to. I think I mentioned. I don't know whether I mentioned it in the last stream or not, but it'd be nice to designate your own areas, like you do in airport sim. Saying you'd have a sort of a plan of the house once you've finished planning it out, and say, okay, this area is this area is this is wet area.
Yep. Now I just pulled out the cupboard and put it back in to turn it into a kitchen, so that actually recognises that it's actually a kitchen. So sometimes you just have to reinstall stuff.
Okay.
So that actually recognise that it's now, it's just become a room as opposed to a kitchen. It's gone just a touch too far. Oh, it's crooked. Why? Dining room. Go out, let it reset, so we can have a check to make sure it just needs. Yep, there it is. So sometimes you just got to give it time. Hey, someone's happy. I'll cook meals for the whole family here, every day here. Someone's happy they got a kitchen.
Well, that's good.
I'm tempted to downgrade the size of the fridge though. Nice little dining room, it's fairly big. I'd actually make that a little sitting area.
Oops. Yeah, as I said, I just can't get over that. How after doing all that plastering, it won't allow you to paint it white. I've done that numerous times where you try to paint it white after the plastering. No, it won't accept it. Then you put another colour over the top of it, and then paint it white.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
But that's the only way to get rid of that, like shaded area where it was flooded out.
Yep.
And I want this particular area, white. That's all right though. Lucky I had paint left over from painting another room, so I'll just paint it. It's only a small entranceway, so I'll paint it a bogus colour and then paint over the top of it.
Yeah. Well, that works all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just come back to this a little bit later. Got some work to do around this area. I'm not sure what how I'm gonna finish laying that out. Just to give us an idea of what's what. So we've got a massive dining room, smaller kitchen, 3 bedrooms. I don't even know if might take that downstairs, but I just find it a bit strange to have a kitchen and dining room downstairs. Anyway, we do have a bathroom, so we'll get that, and I am going to go just for the paint. Where's the paint? There it is. Blue.
Well, there we go. House finally done. As I said, for a house that I was going to flip fairly quickly, it'd be I started off to be like a 20-minute job. I thought, oh yeah, I'll flip this over fairly quickly and get some cash in the bank. It was about an hour's job to do that. But that's all right.
Have you flipped it yet, or are you still working on
just
tidying it up?
The sell button right now. So let's.
Okay, so that'd be interesting. I'll have a listen to your auction.
Okay, I bought the house for 62,000, or just over 62,332. And let's start the auction. It's good when there are so many rooms in the house. When you have a big family. Because I don't have a place to cook. That's because there's no cooking things in there. I want to rent this out for 2 people, but there's only 1 bedroom. Well, it's not 1 bedroom. There's 4.
Oh, okay. Have you got your lintels in?
No, there's no furniture. There's no.
Okay, so they're not designated as bedrooms yet.
No.
Yeah, so that's the problem.
Okay, so we've got. It's good that there's no junk for the little brats. I don't like kids. There's no bedroom. Hey, what the hell is this? There's no place to put my clothes. There's no big family room. There's the Johnson family there, and the winning bid was from Dolan Trusk.
Oh, the tax man.
Yes, I only need 1 bedroom, but there is none here. But he's still paying $99,000, which gives a profit margin of $34,000.
Well, that's pretty good.
So look, I'm not going to argue with that, to be honest.
No.
But you're saying that there's. Let me just read some of these again.
We got less than that when we after all the work last time. But mind you, it was a cheap house, wasn't it?
This one I just bought was oh look, mid. It's just over 65,000.
Yep.
So it wasn't the cheapest, but it certainly wasn't the most expensive either. Let's go negotiate and see whether we can't get some more. Look, let's put him down for another 20,000.
Oh, that's pushing it. Truscott's a cheapskate, so.
He is too. He said, "Not on my life."
Yeah, he's a cheapskate. For the cabinet.
But that's right. I flipped it to him anyway, and just happy to walk away with another 34,000 in the bank.
Cool. Well, remember that he does work for the taxation department, so make sure you declare it.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's all declared.
Yep. Of course it is.
Declared through my offshore bank account.
Offshore? No, you mean your global development funds.
Yes.
Okay, so bathroom.
You might actually do that again, to be honest. I enjoyed that, strangely enough, more than I enjoyed, putting walls in and taking walls out. These larger I might try a really large house, but only do the bare essentials again, as opposed to, you know, putting furniture in and lounge rooms and bedrooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, basically an unfurnished house.
Yeah. You know, it's all the matter. You do whatever you like with this game, which is really, really cool. It just gives you the added bonus of being able to do anything. And some lights. Oops.
As I said before, oops is okay, as long as it's not followed by uh-oh.
Yeah, oops was okay because it was the oops, I don't really want that one.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't matter because I didn't purchase it.
Yeah, oops, uh-oh is never a good thing to hear in the same sentence. Well, I'm going to go big, to be honest. I'm going to go big and, you know, think big and double it. I'm going to go for this just married's house at $351,000. So I'm just going to come in. I'm going to have about 20,000 in my kitty to play with. So hopefully it's enough to, you know, do the painting and renovations and so forth. So I'm going to pull the trigger on that.
Yep.
And see what we can do with it.
I wonder if I could put a door in on an angle.
Oh, that would be interesting. I can see what you're thinking. You're probably going to need a light in there somewhere too. It's a little bit darkish.
No, there's lights in here. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yep. Oh yeah, you're a couple of steps behind. I haven't put the other 4 lights in. I want to know if I can put in a door. I will wait for it to catch up.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Basically on an angle, so it's, I had the same problem. That's actually the house that my office is in, and had the same problem. I moved the walls closer in to those machines to allow room for another bedroom.
Yeah.
But it's still very boxy looking. So I do like your idea.
So if this works, it redesigns all my thoughts because it's. I want a little bit of space, but
I've got my doubts whether it'll work, to be honest.
Yeah.
But hey ho.
I need one more.
Well, it's interesting as you clean them though. This place is dirty. Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious. I know it's dirty, that's why I'm cleaning it.
You want it this way around.
Doesn't look like it's gonna, I'm just looking at the stream now, it doesn't look like it's gonna seat in, does it? Or snap into place.
Yeah, the hard part might come with the. Oh, it worked.
Did it? I haven't seen that bit yet.
Yep.
Oh, I did too. Wow. How'd you manage that? I was actually looking away, to be honest. Oh, okay. I see what you've done. Yep. It sort of went a bit.
It's quite slightly off. That
filter. But I mean, once that's painted though.
Yeah, let's stick a coat of paint on it just to see. I'll use a different colour. I'm going to paint a different colour anyway.
That's very arty-farty. Did you have to put those plinths in the top there first to
no, after.
get the door frame?
After, no. So, really, could have twisted it a little. I could have twisted it a little bit more. Have a little look, see if I can make it.
I think you might be making it.
There you go.
Oh yeah. I see where you're going.
A little bit better. Yeah, if I twisted that door a fraction more, it might have come up super good. But that's happy with that.
That yes, it's quite interesting.
Of course, I could always hide it too with a couple of blocks. Worth a bit of a practice on.
Play with, yes.
Yeah. Nothing. It's not perfect. It's probably in the wrong spot anyway. But I'm quite happy to mess around with that one.
No, good work.
Particularly when we've got small areas, you know, want to go around a corner, that would make it smooth and you can still get a door in. That would have worked well on some of those bathrooms I've seen. And it does designate it as a bathroom, so that's one of the keys. Lights. Light this place up.
Wow, this house is going to take me forever. It is huge.
Grab that, move it. Which one you got? The 2-story, isn't it?
Just married house, yes. 2 stories plus a basement. Yeah, I know. I should have streamed it. You're absolutely right.
I didn't say anything.
No, that's what you're thinking. Oh wow, who just got murdered in here?
No, I don't know what you're thinking there.
Wow. Murdered as in, like you walk into a room and there's, oh wow, there's another one. Looks like blood splatter. Excuse me. Wow, where does one start?
At the beginning.
Like how do you need an elephant? You know, one bite at a time.
Okay, I'm not going to mess around with that too much, but I think that's got potential.
Yeah, the way you had it before, where it had distinctive bulges in it, actually it reminds me of you know that soundproofing foam you put on the wall.
Oh yeah,
or not soundproofing, or sound reflective foam that you put on the wall.
So close, but yet a million miles away. Let's fit on this one though. If I made them balanced it, it would have worked a lot better. I can still do that. That one's like there, and then the door's seated inside it.
Yeah. I think you can play around with that for hours and hours and end up coming back to where we were originally anyway, so...
Yeah, but you know, it's about being creative.
Anal retentive.
Oh, look, you know, I might just have reinvented house flippers.
Yes. Wow, there's no way that is white. Grr.
Yep.
This is starting to be interesting. The color of the tin, or the color of the paint in the tin, is a totally different color that's actually going on the wall. Curiouser, curiouser.
It works well. It's just out by just a touch. But anyway, gonna argue, gonna complain.
Missed it by that much.
Missed it by that much. However, looks good. Looks good. Just have to get one of those doors made to fit. That's all. Okay. Or paint.
I'm finding that, like especially with these large houses with multiple rooms, I don't know about you, you get yourself turned around fairly quickly and walking in and out of rooms, thinking, have I done that one? Have I done that one? I'm finding if I close the doors once I've done a room,
Yep.
Basically indicates to myself that that room's done and you don't have to re-enter it.
Yeah. Well, I rip off all the doors.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I've finished the room, the door's on, so if it's got a door on it, I don't need to go back in.
Oh, yes.
So, because the doors are sometimes skanky, so I sell all the doors, and they strip them all out, and then if I've got a door on somewhere, that just tells me that room's finished,
That works for me.
Well, it's the only way I can think of.
Yes. Yeah, these internal doors are pretty good. So I won't need to replace any, but yeah, I'll just use the closed door method, and it seems to be working. Yeah, okay. I'll open the windows for you.
Yeah. Good, mate. Just looking after your health.
Yes.
Told you about melancholy. Yeah. No, the cabinet's just one too big. I've got to sell it. Never mind.
For those who are in chat, or you happen to be watching Big Shadow's stream, then by all means let us know in chat there, you know, who you are, where you're from, what sort of games you're into.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Whether you, whether in fact got mouse flipper. Oh my goodness, mouse flipper.
Yeah.
Whether you got mouse flipper.
Yep.
I think you know when you stream too much, when you start talking and you start addressing the camera when it's not even on.
Hope you combed your hair before you addressed my crew, bud.
Wow. No, I didn't comb my hair, but I made sure the makeup was on. Yeah, all our actors wear makeup.
Yeah. Yes, I think
I dropped into Wardy's stream this afternoon, and he was doing some house flipper, and one of his viewers have actually gone through house flipper 3 times.
Yep.
I think, wow. Now, I suppose, like you said, whether that's to the extent that, you know, yourself has, or I have, where you actually go through and do everything, plus put, you know, take out walls, put in walls, furniture and that type of thing, or whether they've just simply gone in, taken out the rubbish and then sold it.
Yeah. Well, look, as I said, every time you do a house, it can be completely different, you know.
Different.
And the choices are unlimited. If you, for example, I'm just going to change the design of this one already, based on what I've just done. So, will I get my money back on this property after all this work? No, but will I be satisfied with the work done? No, but you know, I've just, as far as I'm concerned, that's the first time something like that's been put in the game. So,
Yes.
flippers, I want a corner wall, please. Just want a little block that I can cut into a corner. Yeah, half a block. Diagonal half a block. Yeah. Pity I can't paint the stairs though, but no, that's just me wanting doing everything again. Oh, we did have some paint left. Good. Shame about a little gap, just a little gap. Okay, that's all painted. What a clean home, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Old People. Nice of them to point out that I've got a clean house. I'll have to just pop in and just, you know, really need to know who's telling me that. Oh, the Jan Tart family. That's very nice of them. Old,
Yeah,
retired, looking for a smaller house. Yeah, this is not the one for you, I can tell you right now. This is now going to be the lounge and dining.
Down in the basement, lounge and dining.
Well, lounge.
That's all right. I that was a, you know, a statement of surprise, not exasperation. That would be unique.
Yeah, yeah. I could actually bring the kitchen and dining down here. That's not a bad idea. So, all those that are watching and said, "Oh, he's got a kitchen up there." Yeah, yeah. Come back next time. Come back next week, and it might not be.
Different.
It might not be.
Oh yeah, best clean the window.
Oh, that worked well. That corner made that kitchen accessible. If I had to go square walls, it'll come up in a minute, Firmbie.
Oh yeah, I can see it, yeah.
If I had to go, that's not the end result yet, but if I had to go square walls, I wouldn't have been able to walk in to the kitchen like I can. So that's worked really well.
It's almost as if you planned it that way.
Oh, I did plan it, but I just didn't want to let anyone know.
Right, okay. The only thing that really spoils is that daggy looking fuse box there, but there's nothing you can do about that. I suppose
yeah, I can bury it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why are you putting that...
To designate it's a different room. So it actually gives it a designation.
Oh, okay.
And to basically... So that makes this a 25-meter square room. However, this is now a kitchen. So that's what determines how many rooms you have. They actually have to be separated, and that's what you can use to separate them. So
Yeah, I often wonder. I mean, if you have told me a number of times about that, to be honest, and I often wondered how you. I mean, besides putting a full-length wall in, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, you split it up with a wall and lintels. So over the doors, of course, you're going to have lintels, but you know, these are just not the most attractive things. So that's why we're talking about designating. You know.
Yes.
So I didn't have to say, well, that's put the furniture in there, put this lintel in there. All I could do, I could on the floor, I could go click and drag like we do with the tiles.
Yes.
That'd be a way to do it if they called them bathroom tiles, kitchen tiles, lounge, whatever, you know. Yeah.
So by putting that lintel in, has designated that small pocket as a kitchen.
Yep, small. It's come up as a small kitchen. Before it was a large kitchen, and
where does it say it's a small kitchen?
Up underneath the mini map, underneath the account balance, you can see that it's when it gets there in a second, it will say that it's a small kitchen.
Oh yes, I see that now. Yep. Sorry, I just had to.
Yep. And if we go into the other room, it's a room 25 square meters because it's been not designated anything yet. Let's give it a little bit more cabinet space because we do like cabinets in our kitchens.
Wow, you are just a smart little camper.
Oh yeah, I tell you. If I was any smarter, I'd rust. Marginally too up here.
I'd like to see the tiling experience a little bit better too. You know how we can paint multiple columns. You know, as your experience gets better, I'd like to be able to do the same thing with your tiler as well.
Oh, we probably could. Oops, alliances. Got to put the stove in. Oh well. Got room. Yep, still. Now the most important thing, Firmbie, your coffee machine.
Yes. Speaking of which, I'm just looking at. Yeah, I'm still got half a cup there. That's fine.
Home electronics, coffee maker and a microwave. Let's stick the coffee maker. Or you use that more than the microwave, so no. And a microwave.
I'll send you a photograph of my computing desk one day. I think you know who games a lot by the amount of coffee cups that are laying around.
Okay, so there's our little kitchen. blurry there for a second. What's my CPU? She's just copped a little bit of a hit.
Well, that's nice. It's nice when you put tiles up on the wall and you don't run short by one when you get to the end of it.
Yeah. Don't you hate it when you run short by one and when you accidentally just went over another one just a little while ago?
Yes. Now, if I drop out all of a sudden, I'm not being rude. There's quite a storm brewing outside. You know, it's raining and, well, I can't see any lightning per se, but it's a little bit weathery outside. So if I drop out,
Yep.
you'll know why.
Yep, no worries. It's like me dropping out the other day. It was a power failure, but it was a foot power failure.
That's human error power failure.
Yeah. Whoops. Missed the stairs.
Missed it?
Yep, that's what happens when you've got no handrails.
That'll do it.
I do like that, but it takes up so much room.
Oh, darn it. They had it when you buy wall tiles and you want to do the floor. You idiot. Instead of doing it like that, go into was it floor panels and coverings? No? Floor, must be floor tiles somewhere. Floor tiles, there it is, you idiot. Out of all those floor tiles, there's only really one I'd really like, to be honest, and none of them sort of look very modern, to me at least.
Oh yeah, they got the black and white ones.
Yeah, that's my second favourite, to be honest. The other one is the nice big ones, the ones that are actually called ceramic tiles grey.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I could only find a couple that I would be inclined to put out.
And I'm going to go with those once again. I know I've used those previously in a lot of builds, but really it's the only ones that matches the wall tiles that I just put up. So I'm digging that. That looks cool. I am happy with that. I should have streamed. I know I should have.
Yeah, no matter what you do, you can't win.
No.
It's all experimentation.
Yes, yes it is. Are you finding you're getting more return with the, dividing these rooms up and getting more? I know you're getting more bang for your buck, and more bedrooms than originally started with. But are you finding that your return is better?
Well, this house in particular was. I only did a few houses, but this house in particular was a 212,000 they offered, and it cost us 116. So based on that, it's certainly was a good return on this particular house. But did okay on the double story one too.
The just married house.
The 2-story, fairly big one. Yeah, it wasn't the very expensive one.
Okay.
I'll duck back to the office and have a look.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just wondering whether it was the same one as that I'm working on now.
Actually, I could just make this the office, couldn't I?
Yes, you could.
Now I'll put it in the laptop in the. Oh, that's right. It doesn't go on the bathroom sink. Down in the kitchen.
Yes, for those playing at home, never keep your laptop in the bathroom. Just saying.
Let's go into the browser and have a look. It was, I think,
Oops. Let me make that screen bigger so I can see. Fuck's sake.
I think it was the family house.
Really?
Is that when you go in the door, you got stairs going up, a garage, or the unwanted house, or unwaste house?
No, I'm currently on one called Just Married House. Not very good English, but Just Married House.
Oh, where's that?
Right down the bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I haven't done that one. No.
I only picked it because, well, I can.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason.
Good reason. Good as any.
Yep, can't complain about that. If you want to complain, take it somewhere else. I wish I had the Van Gogh here now, but chances of losing it were too high.
Curious. Just trying to think of what a good colour is for like a common room. It's a kitchen, lounge room. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me, really. I can work it out.
Was that a question, bud? Is that a question?
No, obviously not. You do something really ridiculous like like put bathroom wall tiles in the kitchen or something. No, that'd be too ridiculous.
Oh my god. Oh, I love it when a plan accidentally comes together.
Yes. We're working out for you?
It is, actually.
You thinking again?
I am thinking.
Yes.
I'm thinking that I should have thunk before I thought. Rooms are so big.
Yes. It's really interesting where you paint the same colour on the wall, and two walls are actually totally different colour. The obviously got to do with the lighting.
The shade, yeah.
So turn the light on. No, that it did have the light on. Damn it.
Slowly, Firmbie's in the chat. Sorry, mate.
Sorry?
I just saw you wrote in there in the chat again.
Oh, yeah,
It's like, oh,
saying,
Firmbie's in the
that
chat.
happens to be lurking. It certainly does pay to actually. I picked this idea up from yourself. What I was going to mention, it certainly pays to when you doing a large restoration is to with your bits and bobs, you know, your different paint tins, is actually put them all in one spot. So you think, you know, if you need to touch up a paint or you want to change a color, you know, you might have 3 or 4 half tins.
Yep.
Laying around, and they're all in one spot. You don't have to go and find the room that you know you got a half a tin of white somewhere, but you don't have to go to all the rooms to find the damn thing.
Yeah, I do leave some of them in the rooms, particularly when I can't remember. If I think I'm not going to be able to remember what color it is, you know, if it's like a color that's
not common.
Well, it's easily confused. Then I will leave them in the room, because then when you walk in, so that only works on when you're doing jobs, yeah. But yeah, when you walk into a room, you can always go, oh yeah, that's sky blue or something, because it says it on the job order. So
yes.
Yep. Yeah, a little bit squeezy, but not too bad.
I don't know. It works for me. I'm just quite impressed that there's, you know, you managed to fit so much in that area.
Ew, I don't like the white wood, that's for sure.
No. Yeah, I don't mind that, to be honest. It's something that's, you know, contrasty.
Yep.
You're parkouring over the furniture, obviously.
Yeah. I just want to get in Move that just a touch. Technically, and I don't like doing this again, but I do need to divide the room to make them different rooms. Oh no, it's turned into a living room. Oh. No, I'll divide it.
You will.
Yeah. I like my rooms classified into, you know, entertainment, dining. I mean, living room's still a good classification, I suppose. But it certainly makes it look yucky.
Now, I might just for science, I won't pull the trigger on it, but I'll just start the auction as is. And I know it was cost you $1,200 to refuse it or something, doesn't it? But I've only done up the first floor to, you know, it's a minimalistic level, you know, taking the junk out, painted the rooms.
Damn bookcases turn it into a storeroom. That sucks.
Now this is interesting. Just by cleaning the house up and putting some paint up, I haven't actually even put any of the appliances in as yet.
Yep.
The $102,000 profit.
Well, that's all right.
Wow.
So really, it's not even worth decorating it.
No, as I haven't done the basement. That's got the potential to be at least another 2 rooms. All I've done is taken the rubbish out and painted the 3 bedrooms that are on the bottom floor and the kitchen and dining room. I haven't put any furniture in. I haven't added any more, you know, fridges, and you know, it's not fully furnished.
Yep. So that's yeah, interesting. Damn, why isn't this turning into a?
Wow. There must be the refusing the auction must be a percentage base, because if I refuse this auction, it's going to cost me $11,000.
Oh, yep.
Oops.
Yeah, this must be percentage.
Yeah. I'll just make sure that I make an additional 11. Well, I'll ask for an additional $11,000 when I
sell it next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I've just got to turn this into a...
Now, I'm just jumping out of game for 10 minutes, so... need to do that.
I'll rest.
Damn it. Keep forgetting the phone's on silent and I'm keep missing messages.
Anyway, I'm coming up to oh, someone's done some clips. Oh no, that's the whole lot. Coming up to 2 hours.
Oh really? Already?
Yep, and that's about enough for today, I think, on this. Just got to do some more thinking. For example, I've got to try to recall how to get this room into an entertainment room. Before it was a living room, so probably living, dining, living room. Yeah, why not? Just make it a living room. Do some demo.
You put things up and then tear them down again.
Yeah, yep. Well, they don't give us a piece of paper to design on, so...
No. Well, so it's funny, I was only thinking about this afternoon about actually getting some graph paper and chalking out the design of the house just say that you don't do exactly that, put a half dozen walls in and think, no, I don't like it anymore, and put them all down again.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't be too hard. It's just the trouble is the dimensions of some of the stuff you just don't know, so... the furniture's the issue. Yeah, the rooms are fairly straightforward. Yep, fairly straightforward. But table. But the furniture's what causes the issue.
All right then. Well, I'm gonna leave you. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, I'd say.
Yep, I'll be around on TeamSpeak, but that will be the end of the stream. I think it's alright, I'll just have a little walkthrough.
Yes.
So we got a living room downstairs, there's going to be a bookcase, TV, dining, kitchen, and we do have a laundry and toilet downstairs there with the new, latest sneaky door. Little bit of a gap on the left and right hand side, but yeah, if I changed the angle slightly I could have blocked it, but anyway, it doesn't quite fit. And up here we have the bathroom, of course. That's the main. And in here we have grandmas and one child, second child, and here we'll be putting a master bedroom and a second child's bedroom. So we'll have upstairs and an office, basically, I think. Upstairs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms and an office. I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, so thanks for your company, and I will catch you again next episode, hopefully.